What once was considered a desert, the sandhills of North Carolina is now one of the greatest golf destinations in the world.
There's a saying here, if you get sand in your shoes, you'll always come back. And there's something to that.
So, how did we get here? It started with the Tufts family in the first part of the 1900s.
Tufts came here and decided to buy 5,000 acres of land and to build a village from scratch.
It was James Walker Tufts who enticed Arnold Ross to come to Pinehurst and build golf courses.
Ross was the greatest architect that ever lived.
Between the Tufts vision and Ross's architecture, Pinehurst became the ultimate influencer of golf in America.
You know, you look around here and these pine trees they're really special. They just hold you in this comfort and this beauty in this town, and you just feel pretty untouchable. And the golf is just spectacular.
We don't have beach, we don't have mountains, we don't really have any water, but we have a phenomenal golf course that people just love to come play.
There are certain gathering places in the game. St. Andrews is one, Pinehurst is the other one.
Big names with a lot of game were coming and going, winning and celebrating not only what was happening locally, but what was being developed nationally.
People came here to see what was happening and they admired it, just like you admire what's in a cradle.
Pinehurst is authentic, not just the buildings or the golf course, but the personalities that have been here over all these years have led to Pinehurst being perceived as one of the premier destinations in golf.
One of those personalities was Peggy Kirk Bell, who through her Golfaris was building the women's game one student at a time.
There's no singular female who's brought golf to newcomers and women more than Peggy Kirk Bell.
While Ross made his impact with designs of Pinehurst numbers 1 through 4, Pine Needles, Mid Pines, and Southern Pines, there are courses like CCNC, Tobacco Road, Dormy Club, Mid-South, Linville, and so much more that avid golfers come from all over the world to explore.
There are 40 golf courses in a 10-mile radius. So you can go play golf on any street corner you go to. There's just golf, golf, and more golf.
This healthy competition for the customer resulted in a restoration of the destination in general, which started with number 2 in 2011 by Bill Corr and Ben Crenshaw.
When we were asked, what would you do with it, we just looked at each other and we said, God, I can't believe we're contemplating this.
Bill was walking out, and I see this gentleman coming. The guy gets within 2 or 3 feet. He said, "Are you Bill Corr?" He said, "I am." He said, "Well, I just want to tell you, I don't know if you know what the hell you're doing out there, but you better not screw it up, because as that golf course goes, this whole area goes."
The Bell family, who, after buying Pine Needles in 1953, set their sights on Mid Pines in the mid-90s.
I was approached about maybe purchasing Mid Pines. And I said, Peg, what do you think? She says, oh, we got to get that. I love Mid Pines.
Well, they got it. And after hiring Kyle Franz to restore both Pine Needles and Mid Pines, the Bell family bought Southern Pines in 2020, which has also since received an update. It was 1996 when U.S. Women's Opens started coming to Pine Needles.
Back-to-back championships, Veronica Sorenstein.
They found the right players. They got the big-time winners, and Peggy Bell loved that because she helped build it.
Not long after, the U.S. Opens started coming to Pinehurst.
Haynes Stewart is the 1999 U.S. Open champion. Oh, my!
You could say 1999, in essence, was a coming-out party. That reintroduced Pinehurst to so many people. 2014
was the year they were back-to-back.
And Martin Kutmer is a U.S. Open champion. What a way to break through to the show lead.
And now, over 120 years later, what's happening in Pinehurst and Pine Needles continues to influence golf in America, and it goes beyond the majors. In fact, it's what might be considered minor that's having the latest wave of impact. In 2017, Tom Pashley, Pinehurst's current president, hired Gil Hanse to build the Cradle, 9 holes on 10 acres of front porch fun for anyone carrying a club.
We love when people refer to us as the home of golf in America, and it's something that's been said for a long, long time.
I think this place really has a golf soul. People that live here, work here, I think we all kind of get it.
And it all seems to be set up for another 120 years. The Pinehurst Resort is soon to be a second home of the USGA.
The best of what golf is exists here.
Number 2 is officially in an unofficial U.S. Open Rota that will host 5 more majors before 2047.
There's a strange magic to the place. I mean, it's a game, but it comes alive here.
And thanks to the efforts of Peggy Kirk-Bell and her family, Pine Needles continues to be an ultimate test for the best in the women's game.
We are very excited about the Women's Open coming back to Pine Needles. We will be co-sponsoring and marshaling a hole.
Yeah, nice par.
All right. We're going to be on hole number 2.
If it's the Pinehurst mystique you seek,
there is something about it. You just want to come back.
The answer is still in the sand.
We have numerous people who move here just because they just love the area.
And if you're lucky, one day you too will get some of that sand in your shoes.